Mm-hmm. That's the
And
propaganda.
then she came back and did 3 more videos before she took her to prison.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, he's moving like a street nigga. But he's luring them in like a trick.
Mm-hmm.
How can I use this knowledge to work for me?
That's what's up, man. Yeah.
And I'm doing this in Flint, and I get to Dayton, and I run, before I even meet you, I run into these bitches in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know that I know who they are.
Right.
And when I call their name, they shook as f***. How you know me? How you know me? Oh, you caught a case. I'm a bail bondsman, and you caught a case.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you about that. Yeah. So can I call you next time? Yep.
Yep.
And then the rest of them, I subsequently met later on.
Right.
And I began to see that if you weren't a that they naturally desired, if you weren't a that they think is the archetype of who they should be attracted to, it didn't make any sense when you spending $200 and $300 to impress a that don't even want to listen to you because they're not attracted to your package.
Mm-hmm.
That's throwing good money after bad. But if I gave them an enticement, I had to create a distraction so that they would listen. So I dropped the philosophy of the butterfly and adopted the philosophy of the spider.
Mm. Yeah, that's what it is.
Come into my web.
Mm-hmm.
Come into my web, said the spider to the ignorant ass. You understand?
Yeah.
It was much simpler for me and much cheaper for me and much more direct for me to offer the enticement and then use the ambiance of who I really was to make myself different from that they were. Now, let me square something away. When I said enticements, here's what I mean. I mean weed and wine.
Mm-hmm.
And I know some thinking Bill Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
No, because when they came to me, they knew they were. It wasn't I'm trying to seduce you to get in your pants. No, let's do this trade. Let's help each other.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I have for your time. Now, if you choose to do that today, you better have receipts.
Mm.
Got smartphones with cameras, use them.
These flip on you nowadays, nigga. Yeah. They'll flip on your
fiendish. Horse remorse is a
he rated me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So today, if that's what you're going to do, get receipts.
Mm.
So anyway, I began to experiment with the party favors.
Right.
And what I began to see is that despite all that bravado and all that that they were talking, when they were out here in public, they were untouchable. I said, you can't be untouchable. How is Man and Dre you beating you down and slapping the shit out you, but you want to ride up in my face like a snapdragon? How does that work?
Right.
And I said, someone said, okay, you got to get them out of their environment. You got to get them out of their environment. And then I noticed whenever they smoke or whenever they drink, they opened up. Mm-hmm. Why? Because intoxicants, that's an icebreaker. An intoxicant is an icebreaker. It makes you comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you comfortable. And Iceberg Slim said when he loved when his hoes are happy because it means that they're asleep.
Yeah, I know what that means.
You understand?
Yeah.
So when they smoking weed, she tell you her name ain't really Peaches. Her name is Lazonda. She tells you that the stupid select that she's in love with does spend her money to pay her light bill. And it's a good thing you called, because now she can keep her lights on. Now, that may sound like a diss to the average, but that just gave me the ace. Because for this little time, I'm going to this bitch, get my dick sucked and nut in her face, and I'm going to send her back to her select with $80 for her bill, so I have done a public service. And if that's her and she cheating with me, ain't no way in hell she faithful.
Then you have to ask the question, man, you know, how is this coming out on top if his broad is actively out in the streets, you know, giving that up for a 75 spot, you know what I'm saying? So he can't necessarily claim that he's supreme in the game, because your broad is out here. Say what?
In reality, Mac, he ain't.
Nah, yeah, we both know that. We know that.
But you and I both know like victories. We like style over substance. So he like being able to say that he can her for free while this chubby bondsman got to pay her. Not realizing I'm keeping the lights on for both of us.
And also not realizing, you know, if he's actually in a real bona fide prolonged relationship with the broad, you the one coming out cheaper, not him. That ain't free. You over there. Hopefully, maybe if he got any semblance of being a man, he over there, you know, chipping in on rent, chipping in on food, chipping in on, you know, taking care of her 100 kids, chipping in on whatever. You know what I'm saying? You the one coming out cheap. You the one really for free, not that.
Yeah, and see, plus he kept, then y'all keep on top of it. He catching cases. He taking her through a bunch of changes. All this excitement and danger, just to for free. You understand?
Yeah.
And then after that, he taking her money and pricking it off on his side, paying his child support cases. Or they may not even have children. They just taking her and diddy bopping. But see, when she come to my spot, it's quiet. It's clean. She getting away from her children. She get to get her smoke on. She gets fed. And she get to do what every woman deep down covets doing, selling her body.
That's a secret fantasy. A lot of these don't understand, man. A lot of females, no matter what they tell you, you know, they get a rise. They get a thrill out of even just the concept of doing that shit, man.
So I hear some people, you playing into her vanity, making her think her pussy's worth something. Her pussy's worth, her is worth something. The trick is, she's selling it for much cheaper than what it's worth. You understand? And I'm smart enough to see a bargain. I know a bargain when I see it. And so when she come over and she smokes and drinks, her guard is coming down. All that pain is coming out. She's sharing with me all her dirty little secrets. And I am the dirtiest secret of all, because don't nobody know about me. Don't nobody know I exist. Don't nobody know what we doing. And she get to get revenge on her cheating with me for $75.
You's a lame Tony, man. I don't believe you trying to justify this shit.
Yeah, I'm a lame. I'm just me all day. That's right. 4 pockets, green as a pool table. That's me, baby. That's me.
Yeah.
So now I know how grimy she is. I know she can't be trusted. And when I hear these words, I never do that to you, Tony. I know I got her. Because I know that bitch would do it to me in a heartbeat. I'm 4 steps ahead of you. Because if I was the that I was, you would be doing it to me. You understand?
Yeah.
But I got all this in a short amount of time for a little bit of money. And I said to myself, I ain't never going back.
You can't unring a bell. You cannot unring a bell.
I ain't never going back.
Yeah.
Them courts and them laws. Marriage is as volatile as the stock market.
Yeah.
1 minute you could be soaring with the Eagles. The next minute you're jumping out of a 20-story building because you're broke. Great Depression style. That's how draconian them laws were. And then when I was doing these cases and I saw these paying for children that wasn't even theirs, just because they were dating a bitch, just because they were in the home. I came across this term, this Latin term, loco parentis, one who stands in the place of a parent. That entitles you to pay child support even if that child is not biologically yours. And I said in the words that Eric said, never again. Never again. And I said, from here on out, here's what I'm doing. So when I call them, they know what it is. And see, when you say tricking, they think you going to escort services. And you calling call girls. The biggest whores in your neighborhood live next door to you.
Oh, shit. Right.
They're not these glamorous women that you see in these magazines. And anyway, where the fuck you think them porn stars come from? They come from the neighborhood.
Once again, let's back up. Let's back up, man. We gotta put a disclaimer on this shit because you got niggas out there they ain't got lick of sense. This is for entertainment purposes only. You know what I'm saying? The whole trick shit. You know what I mean? It's not to be used to find the love of your life. You just want to get your party on, man. Get your little party girl. Get tuned up. You know what I mean? Have her, service you, and then you basically drop her off where you found her. You feel me? So please stop trying to find your soulmate by tricking. I don't know what's wrong with these man. You know what I mean?
I didn't want a wedding ring. I wanted my nuts empty. You understand?
Yeah.
This is not if you're trying to find a wife. This is to relieve the pressure off your scrotum.
And if you want a female that's a little above your pay grade, so to speak, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna keep it 100, man. It's like when I started doing this, man, my range between my catch hand, I think I shared this with y'all, man, has always been 5, 6, or 7. You know what I mean? 5, 6, or 7. Through doing this, I was able, to bump that up to 8s and 9s. You know what I'm saying? And so, hey, I'm cool with it. I'll break you off a little C note to give me a little 8, 9 action, and then when I want to go ahead and bring it down to earth and get with some females that's comparable to me, you know what I mean? Then I go back to the 5, 6, or 7s or whatever. But yeah, man, what? Ain't nothing wrong with you throwing out a little bread just to get you a little, a bump or upgrade in quality, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
Hold on, Mac. Let me piss on these parades before they get started with that settled shit.
Okay.
You settling for nickels. You couldn't pull no dime. You couldn't pull no 8 or 9. Let me tell you something. I would rather have an obedient nickel than a rebellious dime.
Where have I heard that before?
I wonder where that jewel came from.
Straight out of Back City, yeah.
That we can't pull dimes because we're paying. The next thing is going to be that we're paying for nickels. We don't have the game to get, and that's untrue. Because here's what happened after you start power tricking. Here's what happened when I started making that little bit of investment for the upgrade. I found that them crazy as fuck. You understand?
Right.
Those women that are attractive have mad insecurities. They have a deep sense of self-loathing.
Mm.
A succubus.
Mm-hmm.
A siren who will gladly take you over the edge with a smile. You think I want to spend my days with that?
Mm-hmm.
You think I want to spend my days looking over my shoulder? What did the say, come in America? He said, you're the king of the mundo. And you say you'd rather have a woman with an opinion?
Mm.
And Eddie Murphy said, so you share your bed and your fortune with a beautiful fool.
Mm.
And that encapsulates what these are looking for. They're chasing beautiful fools. They're trying to control someone that is inherently unstable. You see, all that attention that you lavish on them, all that praise that them simps give them, it makes them unstable and it makes them really ignorant. Why? Because they never had to do anything in life. Because they always had some white man giant, some Captain America, like I used to be, trying to save them.
Mm.
So you got this beautiful, insecure, dumb fool. You might as well be sleeping with, what's that explosive? TNT.
C4?
C4.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well be sleeping with a package of C4.
Mm.
That's the lesson you learn. Ron Will said this and he was right. A cool little 7 gives you more long-term satisfaction than a short-term dime.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't ready for that science, though.
Shit, this is the thing, man.
See,
go ahead.
it's a price to come with Big Booty Brenda. And you know you ain't ready to pay that price. You just want some, but you don't see all the behind her. You don't see the whole total cost of dealing with this chick long term. So in order to shorten the cost, in order to shorten my time, which is, well, because see, I can make some more money, but I can't get back the last 5, 10, 15 years of my life.
Mm.
Especially if this done got me in some criminal
Man, just like homeboy, man, you was talking about the other day, man, that particular female that just got out of prison, man, she calling you up, and you know her whole situation was she got with a criminal thug, man, and he caught a case for the. Now he doing time for her and everything, man. So let me ask you this: what was more expensive? You coming out the pocket, you know, banging that broad for the 75, or that being locked up doing 5 to 10, you know, because of the, you know what I'm saying? Who came out cheaper? You or him?
Yeah. And then when she called me and thought I was going to put 25 large on the line.
Right.
I said, no, I'll see you when you get out. But I ain't doing that
Shit, she thought that was good. She thought that was worth 25 large, huh?
Yeah.
Nah, baby.
And she's still calling
Uh-huh.
to this day. Even though I told her no.
Man.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, you say we put value on women, you got that backwards. You put value on women's. You're putting too much value. They're giving it to you for the bargain basement, but you trying to spit game. You want it free game. See, I'm not the trick. You're the trick. The trick is anyone who thinks that they're going to get something for free.
Mm.
You notice when people use the word casual sex, you know they put short term in front of it.
Right.
You know why they put short term in front of it? Because short term is cheaper.
Mm.
You understand?
Okay.
Short term is less expensive than long term relationships with the dimes.
Mm.
You see, they want to save money too.
Dog, you know, I'm going through some shit right now. You know my baby Sweets, right? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, man, Sweets, man, she hollering at me, man, and she just now getting back to me, man. You know, she in Michigan, ironically, man, and her baby daddy just passed away, I don't know, like 5-6 months ago. And So now she hitting me up on Facebook and everything. And man, and nigga, I mean, I really got feelings for this little young red bone freckle face man. I'm trying to tell you, boy, I love me some sweets, man. When I hit that, she make me feel like a man, boy. I'm trying to tell you. And you know, just her whole aura, her whole energy is just, you know, when I'm around her, I just feel good, man. But now it's a situation where, you know, I low key feel insulted because, you know, it seemed like, let me just stop beating around the bush, man. You know, she want me to be the cleanup man. She want me to be the cleanup man. You know what I'm saying? She got these kids by the dude that just passed away. And I don't know what her game is, man. But, you know, the chicks, they don't never contact you unless they want something. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, get to the point, girl. What do you want, nigga? What do you? And then she's like, baby, I love you. I miss you. I should have never left you. All this shit. And I'm like, now, you got the children by, you know, and no disrespect to the brother that passed away. You know what I'm saying? I'm sensitive to that. But I'm like, you got these kids by homeboy, and I see her on Facebook like every week, man, talk about how much she love him and how much she miss him. And, you know, I think about you every day. But then on the flip side of that, right after she make a post talking about how much she love and miss and she'll never, you know, forget him and she calling me talking about how much she love me. Yeah, bruh, the game is sinister with these broads. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how you forgot who you talking to? How you forgot who you talking to? I ain't gonna fall for that shit, man. But I ain't even gonna front, man. You know, like I said, there's a big cost to with a broad like that, man. And the simp in me, because I really like the man. I mean, I really do, man. And sometimes I say to myself, well, you know, what would be the cost of me with a broad like that with all them kids? You know what I mean? And not just from a monetary standpoint, from a psychological standpoint, because I'm always going to be a second banana. You know what I mean? The kids ain't going to accept me. You know what I mean? You ain't my daddy. And, you know, it's further exacerbated by the fact that he passed away. You know what I'm saying? And so they already going to feel some type of way about me coming on in there. And then, like I said, her heart is still attached to this dude. You know what I mean? So why is she actually getting with me? You know, it's no doubt it's a security thing. It's a monetary thing. You know what I mean? And I'm like, nah, I'm not going to sign up for that. Once again, time is money. Money is time. You know what I mean? Me investing my time in that relationship would be quite expensive. You know, and then on top... Go ahead.
That brings us back to something ARC said.
Right.
Straight from ARC. ARC said that women generally put men in two different categories.
Uh-huh.
The ones they want for casual, short-term casual sex, and the ones they want for long-term relationships.
Right.
The ones they want for long-term relationships are not the ones that they're usually sexually attracted to.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
You had short-term sex, and you were able to knock a who didn't have you in her starting line.
Mm-hmm.
But she knew what your value was because you spent the time with her.
Right.
These women know what kind of man that they should have, but they ain't interested in what kind of man they should have. They're going after the man that they want. The problem is the that they want is dysfunctional.
Mm-hmm.
Oftentimes, not all the time, but most of the time, the that they want is dysfunctional. So now that this dead, who else can help pay these bills?
Mm-hmm.
Who else gonna help me out when I need something? Let me call my daddy, Big Mike.
Yeah, I used to take care of her, man. You know what I'm saying? I took care, you know how I did. I took care of all my babies, man. Took care of all of them. Shit, man.
So let's acknowledge. We ain't got to lie no more. Let's acknowledge that the dice are loaded. Let's acknowledge that the game is fixed. Because a like you is not someone she's sexually attracted to. She's turning to you for security in the first place.
Right.
Your money already on the table, and you ain't even offered it yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's fixed. So now the question becomes, how do you unfix a fixed game? How do you reshuffle that deck? How do you switch the dice? You see, the money is not the game. Mm-hmm. That's what got it up at. You didn't hear us when we said that years ago because you were in your ego. You were in your ego that a couple of fat niggas was able to get off some that you got off with your mouthpiece. And because you have this undying need to feel superior to us, you never stopped and thought about or looked at what we were saying. You never even took the time to listen. You were in your feelings. You thought we were just fat tricks with money. But no, we're wicked with sinister intellect. That was your first mistake. You underestimated us. Mm. You never thought we could pull something like this off, but we did it. Mm. You see, the money was the bait. The trap is when they get in. The trap is when they start pouring out their soul to you. The trap is when they know that you know all of their secrets and their weaknesses, and they know you can exploit those weaknesses. That makes you a dangerous man. Why you think you ain't in court right now, boy?
Mm. Who?
Why you think you ain't in court right now? You.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Because I got receipts. That's why.
You got receipts. That's why. Because, see, if you got to go to court, you're going to bring out all them videos of when they were pregnant by their nigga. Uh-oh. You mean you were this when I was in prison? Yes, Twani, she was.
Hey, check this shit out, man. You know what I mean? Let me give cats a little bit of background and history on me, man. It's like when I mix and match, man. I got my personal exploits with women, and then I just got my, my party aspects, man, with my little party girls or whatever. If I meet a female and I'm serious about actually doing something with her, I don't come straight out of pocket, man, and do shit for no bitch. You know what I'm saying? I understand the psychological implications of doing that with a woman. That's a bad move, man, right off the grip when you're trying to actually find a woman of substance, all right? All my relationships with women, man, I mean, I've always had good women. I've always had stable women, and I ain't for no mess. I ain't for no man. If I got a female that's in my presence, man, she gonna act right. She gonna do what the I say when the I say it. I'm old school like that, man. If I don't have any woman like that within my circumference, man, within my cipher, man, I don't with a at all. I'd rather just get me a party girl and just call it a day, man, because I'm not gonna have no slick mouth in my presence, man. You know what I mean? So I've had plenty of relationships with plenty of women on a square level, you know what I mean? But right about now, in this epoch in my life, it's just hard for me to find any sort of woman I really want to deal with because the conversation is retarded and they want to do a lot of shit that I just don't want to do. No, bitch, I don't want to go to no Tyler Perry plays. I don't want to go to no comedy clubs. I don't want to go on no bitch tropical carnival cruise with you. No, I don't want to do none of that shit. You know what I mean? I just rather go ahead, get me a party girl, bring her ass on over here. You know what I mean? We sit around, smoke, drink. I get my bus off, and then, play my Xbox. I'm good with that. You know what I mean? All the other extra shit, man, I'm tired. I don't want to around with it. And with my girl, Freckles, man, when she hits me up, man, we used to party like a mother, but she got all them childrens now, man. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Man, bruh, do you know how much time and money? I mean, that's an expensive ass relationship, man. All that time and money that got to get spent on her and those children. And I don't make no move, as far as, I don't play with nobody's kids. You know what I mean? If I'm going to be in their life, I'm going to be in their life. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah, I'm not going to play with nobody's kids. I ain't going to just get up and shack up with no female just to hit the and, you know, neglect the children. You know what I mean? So if I ever did make that move, it would be real stressful on me because I would really care about the children and I would really take care of those children. You know what I mean?